Okay, when making a box with mitered corners, one of the funniest things, or one of the things that happens quite a bit, and everybody kind of shakes their head and moves on a little bit, but a lot of times they'll try to cut a board like this, where yes, it makes a box that way, but the other end, it goes this way. So in other words, this was a wrong cut. So caution your students about making sure that when they cut, then they turn the board over or put it to the other side. They need to make sure that the points and the points are on the same side and not opposite of each other. So what we're going to do here is we're going to attach this. Oops. Lopsided there. Okay, this is going to be attached like this, and I want the point and the point to be equal with each other, not recessed down or not up. Okay, so what we want to do to start with is we want to make sure that our fastener goes down the center of this board, which means it's going to be pretty close to the end here. Okay, and if you notice the angle that this is going down. Okay, so when you drill your holes, make sure that, first of all, your thumb's width in, or an inch in, and you're going in the same angle that you drew. And if you did it right, you should come out fairly close to the middle of this board. So I'm going to put the other one over here. And they're pretty much in the center. Now, I am not drilling a hole into this second board. What I'm doing is going to put this screw in, and I'm going to go ahead and get it started. Now, I know through experience that if I start the board like this and I screw this down, what's going to happen is this is going to pull down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to overshoot this just a little bit, and then put my screw in. Now, I'm almost down. I've got just a little ledge there. Now I am flush. I got a point right there. Don't tighten that down any tighter. Okay, stop right there. Okay? Now, the other way of doing it would be to take your drill, and this doesn't always work. Get your point where it's supposed to be, and drill approximately a ½ an inch in. That's it. Now you're going to take your screw and you're going to put it on, put it in. It's sticking through just a little bit. So then you stick it into that hole. Okay, and I would stop right there. Notice that the screw is sticking up pretty high. If I would try to screw that down tight, it would pull this. I'm going to go ahead and do that. See there, it pulled it down. That's one of the bad things about drilling a hole into that second board. So I don't like to do that. If you do that, you're going to have a loose joint. Is what I have found in the past. So that should do it.